Well, hello, THL. We're back again on Sunday Showdown. I'm your host, Saku. Just watching a few NFL games today. Hopefully, everybody else was that's into football have been doing the same, kind of. But we are here to do some casting on some Hearthstone. So, THL wrapping up the regular season that we got this week and the next week. So we're on week 6 right now. Want to introduce my co-host for the evening is Hustle. How you doing, Hustle? Guess they're not talking to me now. I did kind of start early, so. So we are jumping into a legacy series with the Red Conference. Oh, that's probably what's going on. Discord has decided to be funny, but you guys can still hear me, I believe. So we got Eternal representing E.T. Cthulhu, and then we got Epiccat. Hey, welcome back, Hustle, if you didn't hear me already. Discord kind of went funny.
Weird. I lost you there for a second, but I'm here and I can hear you. So
perfect.
I don't know what that was.
I was just doing the intros, so just Epiccat representing APM or what is it? A
posse missing.
A posse missing. There you go. So
Lost
there we go. Yeah. So did you want to touch base on what the bands were tonight?
Yeah, so Eternal on ETC Cthulhu has banned Druid, and Epiccat on the other side has banned Paladin. So the final lineup for those two players, Epiccat will have Paladin, Priest, and Warrior, and Eternal will be lining up Death Knight, Druid, and Rogue.
Cool. Epiccat going 5-0 so far this season, going into week 6. Pretty good hot streak, I would say.
Yeah, very good hot streak on a team full of hot streaks too. It's a very impressive performance this season by a posse missing.
Yep. So both players are pretty much ready to go. If we're ready to go, do you have any predictions on I guess the archetypes that maybe the players have brought? I mean, Rogue seems to be your standard.
There's the sort of one Rogue that's in the metagame right now. Some people still like Mech's Rogue. I'm still a Mech Rogue believer too, but it's really that sort of like the one main archetype is the Drilly archetype. Priest 2 only really has one relevant archetype, so unless Epiccat is going surprise control direction with that, I would guess it's a Naga Priest. But Druid's got like 4 different builds right now, so who knows what that could be.
All right, just gave the players a go-ahead right now. So, openers. This is Conquest Series 2, by the way, for our viewers. So that means best of 5. Once you win, then you can't use that deck anymore. You got to win 3 games. Oh, did I drop out again?
No, you are here.
Okay.
Are you asking me my predictions? I'm sorry. I was in the game looking for the eyeball to pop up.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I think my internet. Actually...
Yeah. So I don't know what the leads are here. Death Knight, I would guess, is the sort of standard plague. Death Knight, that might be interesting early on to start with a sort of disruptive deck. Paladin's very aggressive. I see you just wanting to put some pressure on early, but I'm not too familiar with either of these players' preferences and tendencies, so I'm excited to see what their strategy is going in.
Yeah, it's Epicats. All right, so we're going to jump into the game now. Epicat's going to be first to spectate at the bottom of the screen for our viewers, with Eternal at the top of the screen. So we got Priest versus Death Knight.
Yep, and it is going to be the Naga Priest here for Epiccat. Pretty okay opening hand. You get the Miracle Salesman there. A couple of ones in hand if you like them enough to keep Pip. And Thirsty Drifter, you're going up against a Death Knight, so probably not relevant here. And yeah, he decides just to keep the Miracle Salesman in one. On the other side, Field Fallen Baron, Vizier, and Reap What You Sow, all 3 drops. You probably want to find a little bit better of an early curve, but some utility in the draw and the discover in 2 of those cards.
Okay.
Decides to full mulligan there and gets Staff on 1, which is good, but heavy hand otherwise, and
Yep.
a pretty good new couple of cards here for Epicat too.
Oh yeah, I forgot this Thursday is the mini set that's coming out.
Is that right? Is that this week?
Yep.
That's very exciting.
Yep, it's coming out Thursday from what I saw online.
It feels like pretty good timing. I feel like people are starting to get a little bit restless with the current state of the metagame, and it'll be good to get a little shake up.
Mm-hmm. Pretty standard turns. May trade.
Yep. You can trade here. You can coin the Cathedral, but yeah, decides to see what else there is on 2. Get that Salesman out. And now a couple of options on 3 here for Eternal. You have ways of clearing 1 minion, or you can get some drawdown. You can also excavate, which might also give you the pebble or the rock or whatever that spell is. It generates on
pebble.
1.
Yeah, it'd be the pebble. Is that what it is? No. Discover.
Pebble,
Discover 2. A 2 mana. Buff.
Yeah, a little bit of a draw,
3,
a little bit of buff.
4. Okay.
Oh, a nice power word synchronize. It's always nice to have with a Thirsty Drifter in hand because it's just like a free 0-cost 4/6 a lot of the time.
Oh,
so it's a good combination there.
But we see it gets cleared.
Yeah, so Eternal taking board here. And the challenge is with this Naga Priest is if the opponent's able to keep you off the board, it becomes really difficult to do any damage to their face. You depend all on minion-based damage, except for with the Mind Seer. So we'll have to find a way back onto board and stick.
Snake oil being traded. Okay. Double cord.
Finds out the second Crimson Clergy makes a board that is really sticky, really difficult to clear. Maybe a spell with the trade, clears 1, but you have to get pretty lucky to clear both. Burrowbuster off the top is good, excavate, and will help clear one of these things, but 1 is going to stay.
Do you hit that anyway? Because then you can stop the
Yeah, well, it
overheal?
depends on overheal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that makes sense because it still denies the value of it.
What is it? Mind Rend? Mind Seer.
Mind Seer, I think. Yeah, so that can help with the 4/1. But no clear way to clear the 6/3 except by trading, which you'd prefer not to lose the minion on board if possible, but you also have to control board for that to matter. So you've got some options with some other minions in hand to take it back here.
You wouldn't synchronize here either, would you? Or it's not active, or is it?
I wouldn't. It's not. It's a finale card,
Yep.
which means that you get the buff to the minion at the cost of being able to play anything else.
Well, there's a nice wig.
Yeah, I like this. Gonna ignore the buster and start pushing damage. Gotta end the game before it ends you. You know, the longer that the game goes on, the better it's gonna be for the Death Knight.
Seems bad just to throw a 4/6 on the board only to get it smashed, but saves damage to your face. So
saves damage to your face and protects some of the other minions you've got. You know, so forces the opponent to trade the 5 cost card. And it's not a total loss there for Eternal because they do want things to die to get the discounts on Reska, the pit boss, who is just so powerful if you're able to set the game state up to play her with the excavate reward.
hard pick. Okay. Vicious Bloodworm.
They do have the taunt reward, Steedhide Mole, off of the excavate chain, which can help to maybe slow down some of this pressure here.
Yeah.
The priest, for as aggressive as it can be, does not have great ways of dealing with opponents' boards, except just to stay ahead of them. So it'll be difficult to bypass this. They do have the shard, which could silence it. If they do that, would that be enough? Right now
I
they've
think they're
got
looking into it.
8, and then 2 more with the Mind Seer, 1 more with the, or is it 3 more with the Mind Seer, and then 1 more with the Serpent Wing, 2 more with the Serpent Wing. I don't think it's quite enough to get to 18.
It's close. 4, 5. So what do they got on the board right now? 8.
8. So they need
Wig.
10.
Then
1, 2, 3, 4. So I can only get plus 6. So that'd be 14. They're still good.
make sure you hit face. Yep.
Yep. And gets it all in right in the nick of time to get Eternal on a 1-turn clock here.
Gonna destroy. What I was gonna say.
Yeah. So I'm not sure where you go now. You can clear one more thing, but
You're that.
you know they have a Serpent Wig.
That and the library is going to open, or the atonement's going to open up to. So
That's true as well. Yep. So that'll be game 1. Going to Epicat's Naga Priest.
All right, game 1 in the books.
Now, unlike Hero, as you mentioned before, Epicat now needs to switch, having gotten the win with that, and Eternal can choose whether or not to remain there or to adjust with a new deck to what Epicat might bring instead.
You can see Eternal bring back
Epicat's
the.
got a Paladin and a Warrior remaining.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Paladin and Warrior. Yep. So I could see DK coming back, or Druid.
Yeah. Yeah, both of those strike me as reasonable options into the remaining field. You know, Warrior, you would love to have that. Death Knight for, or the Druid for too, would both be very good. I'm not sure what the matchup is for the Death Knight into Paladins, but um, they have ways of clearing wide boards. They have ways of clearing single targets. So
Yeah.
good couple of options there for Eternal.
Waiting for the players to rock and roll. Evaluate.
Oh, there we go.
They're back into it now, so we got Eternal sticking with Death Knight as we predicted, and Paladin coming in for Epic Cat.
Mm-hmm. Wants cheap early minions and doesn't find them but for the one they held, and then it's an okay hand. You have a lot of minions may die with Paladin, so Reska is nice to have, not need to hunt for, and then don't really have something great to do on 2 besides the hero power yet, but a pretty clean curve after that on the other side.
I probably would have put out the Protector a little bit, but guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, this way they may have more options. If the minion dies on for their turn on 2, they can get a second thing out on 2, but Eternal's not going to let that happen here. Oh, really good draw though.
I was going to say it would fill the hand up a lot if Epic or Eternal hit the sous chef there. What do you pick?
Plays the Vizier, gonna pick a spell, and then they do want to break this weapon, I believe, so that there is a plague for the Tomb Trader on 4, so that there will likely be a if they don't draw it off the top. So they nerfed Prismatic Beam so that I don't believe it can fall below 1 anymore.
Right.
So that needs to be, they need to keep that in mind as they evaluate showdowns or as the opponent's board grows.
Caster Vision shows us that the trader is active. Not really the best to throw this.
They do have Hardcore Cultist now. Yeah, which is a little better in this situation since you weren't going you prefer to just pop that bubble on the 4/6 anyway.
Yeah.
So with the Cultist on board, you can get the clear with the Tomb Trader, creating the Cultist and attacking with the weapon, and then you have 1 mana left, but nothing really to do with it. So
yeah,
you got to choose if this is the moment to use this.
How much do you don't have enough for the corpses, so you got to do this.
Only 2. You could leave 2 dudes up, but better to get ahead of any shenanigans from the Paladin.
Yeah.
With those auras they have now. Kind of an awkward hand here for Epicat. You can get the Jitterbug down for a one draw, essentially.
Yeah.
Maybe next to a Silverhand Paladin, you can go down. I don't think you can afford the Prismatic after that. You can coin into it, maybe.
That's the plan. Silly as it's been, I've never really clued into that play because I've never had the opportunity to apply it.
Yeah, it was a fun one for me to discover too. I was like, wow, I can do that? That's so smart. And here we do have some corpses for Army of the Dead.
Not enough to clear everybody.
And this is all making Reska really happy. That plus the infused Sylvanas.
Yeah.
This is surprising. Her Death Rattle steals a minion. So the advantage of what Eternal just did is now it's in the recovery pool for when he gets the excavate reward. But I don't know how necessary it was to use that there. There might have been an opportunity to use that in a different way.
Boogie down coming. And that jitterbug might be a little bit more helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Jitterbug. I've
I don't know if I'd use
tried
this
to
right
fit
now.
that card in any. Yeah. Caster Vision lets us know about the Amethyst in hand, which would have been a really, really nice target for that Sylvanas. But, with 3 cards in hand, perhaps Eternal is betting on it not being there.
And I've learned something from my last night's match about this. So I thought I had Horn bumping into Amethyst, and I thought it would kill it. It doesn't.
It does not. Yeah, Amethyst is a very powerful Titan, and it really does a good job of protecting itself and other minions. So it's really important to have an answer that can, like Sylvanas might have been, to deal with it in a way that bypasses that.
Oh, our Eternal's going to find out the hard way, like I did. It's not going to get rid of it. So
Yeah,
that would have had to been the reverse: hit first, and then use the cultist, because it can't be below 2. Your minions can't take more than 2 damage at a time. You can't kill it.
that's right.
So
This is tricky. I imagine that Epicat uses the draw here. They may be considering making everything 2/2 to clear with the prismatic beam here.
yeah, I would agree.
You also have Keeper Strength, which I think clears. Is it +3? No, it's +2, so it doesn't quite clear, unfortunately.
Oh, that's an interesting inclusion.
Yeah, you don't
The
see Buffet
biggin.
Bacon that much these days. Ah, there we go. Pairing it with the Aura gets the clear and protects the Titan a bit more. Amethyst.
Silence it. Corner be all right.
Corner has silence.
You're over turn
Yeah.
6, so yeah, that'd be a good. Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Sees a different line.
Yeah, Eternal needs a little more excavate to be able to get Reska back. They can get there. They can get to tier 3, but they really want to save the skeletal crew to make the uh, reward cost 0. Although with so few cards in hand, you may just have the mana to be able to do it.
There's a big 6/7.
Huh.
That
A
1/1
very
turning into a
fun
6/6.
card, the Ogre Fist Boulder.
Do you put it on Thalnus? What? Didn't use it. Okay.
Yeah. Has Amethyst used the make everything a 2/2 yet? They have not, so it would have been obsolete. I think that was a heads up play because they just would have just made it into a 2/2. No, they buffed everything and they drew. Yeah, that's right. A very slow, sort of late mid game here.
Yep.
Both players running out of gas. Ooh, killer draw there for Eternal with the Primus.
Yep. Suck
Able
up.
to let's recover its removal, its protection. It's a great card.
Take care of that 7/3.
Yeah, do they remove that, or will they make 2/3/3 taunts? We've seen 2 prismatic spells from Epicat, so there's no more of that, and one of the other clears, I think, in this game.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
5 mana. Well, no
Oh,
muncher's good.
no Muncher's an annoying card.
Yeah.
You have Obliterate too. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, that's nice. Um, but yeah, not very many choices, just play the cards. Fortunately, that's now a very good target for Amethyst. Or I'm sorry, for the Primus.
All right.
I think they're on tier 4, so this should give the reward
Yeah.
that
The big
resurrects Reska.
some heals, but
But I think the aura is still active from Amethyst, right? So
mm-hmm.
they can only deal 2. So they need to remove Amethyst first, otherwise this is just going to deal 2. And it'll kill Reska, but can steal something. Maybe you're betting on dealing Amethyst.
Punch it, see what happens. Give me it. Nope. That sucks so bad.
Not sure I understand some of those choices, but it's got them a great board.
Yeah, you can throw the
And
deputization
there's no
aura.
clear way to kill that.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. So Hi-Ho Silverwing is nice for the draw, but it'll take its death to matter.
Go for 11 to the dome.
Yeah, this is a pretty good position here for Eternal. You can deal with the Amethyst, get past it, and start shifting into uh, the beatdown.
That'd be all right. Brigidera.
Yeah, should draw a couple cards.
Bump.
Yep. Yeah, this is going to be difficult to come back from
Yep.
for the Paladin.
Yeah, you get nothing.
Oh, and now you've got just plagues.
Keep your strength.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to disappear. It's a very daunting board.
Yeah, this is,
I think it would have.
Epicat's going to be able to recover for 7, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be enough.
3 over top, and then another 3, so I think it's lethal.
Oh, and they just have lethal.
There we go. All right. It's 1-1, folks.
And we're even.
DK coming in clutch at the end. Running Paladin out of resources.
Yeah, and that's going to leave the
Druid and Rogue.
And Rogue. Druid and Rogue. Epicat just played the Paladin. You have a Rogue and you have a Druid. So I would imagine Epicat would want to remain
Pally.
with the Paladin. Maybe the Rogue's a bad matchup there a little bit, but it seems like maybe the best odds into the remaining field. And then probably, if that's the case, then I would, maybe go with the Rogue if I'm Eternal.
So yeah, Epicat's got.
I'm just having a conversation with my friend. Oh, sorry.
I said Epicat's got Paladin and Warrior left with Eternals, Druid, Rogue, right?
Yeah.
Oh, something going on in chat. Oh, okay, so Epicat got an error. Said there was an error starting your game. Please wait a few minutes and try again. So thankfully it wasn't in game, so there might be a slight delay.
Yeah, that error pops up for us sometimes too on our team, and usually you just gotta give it another try.
Here we go. Game 3.
Yeah, so switch to the Warrior. Game 3. So I'm curious about the decision to switch from Paladin. I think it's a good matchup into this Rogue. So I wonder if that was thinking about this outcome, or if it was just to shake things up. Oh, what an opening hand though for Eternal.
Yeah,
You got the weapon on 1.
that's just gas right there. You would have made it better as the little minion that destroys the death rattles.
Yeah, they'll be hoping to run into that in the next turn or two.
Yep.
Yeah.
Easy Bellowing Flames.
Making some of these spells more powerful. Such an interesting card.
What's that?
Because they do that every time. The shovel.
Yeah.
It exists to be broken. No one wants to wait for the reward, which makes a lot of sense. They're very powerful. But it's so funny to see a card get played just to be hero powered.
Just to be smashed. I don't make that habit, unfortunately, so.
Able to beat out the kobold.
All right, so Epicat under some small pressure there with a 4 mana. Not going to hit it. Oh.
Now they do have stick up here. Oh, yeah, they've got stick up, and they're just one spell shy of Ashara, but now they're gonna hunt for something else. So hopefully, Drilly's not in the bottom.
Nope. Do it on the 4. Well, hit first if you're going to do that.
Yeah, if you want to slow them down again next turn, you can do that. Same stats on the board.
Makes everything one turn.
So that'll put a copy of Drilly into Eternal's hand, but it will not get the quick draw.
Cult Neophyte slowing the cat down another turn.
Yeah, that's going to keep the Trial by Fires from coming out.
Except for Sanitize.
Sanitize is live.
Yeah. Eternal one more excavate away from getting the Scorpion.
You could just play Krakatoa for the tempo, and it's likely to break the weapon you have up, but it's hard to, pass up what's in the box. Iliac, Tenacious Sanalayan, and you're going to go for the one that gives you a card draw. Free card draw, not bad.
Comes the Scorpion. Oh boy. Block?
Yeah, block gets you more card. I guess slam might also, but block is better, I think, in this situation. No, I think they actually went with the slam because they've got blast charge in hand, which destroys an enemy minion and excavates. So it's nice to have a way of setting that up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's good. Trial by fire. Oh, they're slamming. Okay. It makes sense.
You're going to do the slam blast charge.
Restore some health. Oh, there's a big individual.
There's your win condition. Eternal, they're having found Velarock, which will also add some pressure. You need to play a card from a different class first, so you can do that by playing the Scorpion. Oh, nope, he's not awake yet.
Oh yeah, because he hadn't been used. Should have hit first. Oh no, he couldn't.
They thought they get it. Yeah, that's a big mistake. But they keep control of the board with some reasonable pressure here with the middle Astalor. Now, is Odin going to come out? Yep.
Yeah, it's an automatic drop.
So yeah, suddenly Eternal's now a little bit on the defensive because every bit of armor that Epiccat puts up is now a threat. So you've got to keep your health total as high as you can and figure out a way to, bring up some counter pressure.
Got 2 hunter spells.
Yeah, secrets too.
Whirlpool's not so bad.
You have a couple of control spells here too. Yeah. Blood Boil, not
you only
terrible.
got three spells out of 4. So
They only got 3. They got the Whirlpool, the 2 secrets, and the Blood Boil.
Oh, okay, yeah, discount. Right, I forgot. I was just so used to seeing the one 1 mana.
Saku, I wonder if you know what this interaction is. I've never done a send back Odin because I am afraid that playing it again means they'll get twice as much armor. Do you know if that's true or not?
It actually
Or
happened
twice as much attack
it,
with the armor.
it never got played. It only gets, it doesn't do twice as much. It just does the original.
I
So
see.
Ron actually, with the trios match that happened earlier this evening, Ron got his Odin pushed back into his deck. He never used it, but the conversation, I think, just went to just keep that 88 off the board, but it doesn't increase or double the output.
Got it.
Which is good, because then it'd be it's already a busted card.
Yeah, you just put a Brewmaster in your deck to pop it back and play it again.
That's right.
So it takes 3 to clear 5 health, unfortunately.
Take some thinking.
So yeah, that's the big threat with this warrior is that none of the pressure needs to come from the board. So you've got to figure out a way to get taunts up, keep your health total high. Volley problem gives you a 3/3.
Yeah. Well, here's a good one to get rid of that 5/2. Funnel cake.
Ooh, funnel cake's interesting. You could get a little bit more mana. You have Velrock, but you won't be able to protect Velrock.
What are you prepping right now?
Yeah, I think they're prepping
To get Velrak. Oh no,
they
he's
gotta move
already
fast.
active. Yeah. Not sure.
Do that for the hero power. Okay.
Oh, is it active? No, you don't have the excavate. Haven't excavated yet.
Man, and with the
Oh, the
yeah,
excavated
you're
once,
right. With
yeah.
the neophyte, they can't get the reinforced plating out. Had to do it.
Full board clear anyway. 7, 8, 9, 8 to the face.
Yep.
Eternal's health total going down. Blood Boil's interesting.
Yeah, it's a nice one to have there.
Hit face. Blast charge. Maybe.
Yeah, it seems like Blast Charge would make sense, but you have to be able to damage something, and they don't want to kill either of these.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I guess that summons a minion from your deck.
Here
Not sure what
comes.
that will be.
You're not worried about the stuff that's online right now, but I think. Do you have lethal?
And they do. They can hero power here, and that should be enough.
Motion. Yeah. Exacties. Okay. Warrior gets a win. Now it's down
So
to.
that's going to leave Epicat with Paladin.
Yep.
given that Eternal's got the Druid. Am I getting that right?
Yeah,
They'll probably bring
Eternals
back the
probably bring back the Rogue. Yep.
yeah.
Game 4. Could we see a Game 5? I don't know what the stats are with Paladin and Rogue, but
I don't either. The Serrated Bone Spike is a frustrating card
so
for sort of like minion oriented
yeah,
decks.
Pure
And we
Paladin
do say they have it.
doesn't really like Excavate Rogue too much. So Excavate Rogue's got like a 53% win rate, roughly.
All right. Which is slightly favored.
All depends on the shenanigans, I guess.
And Velrock in hand is huge. That's a big uh, mulligan outlier for the rogue. So maybe trying to fit this stick up in to get a card from a different class is worth thinking about. But no, they decided to just get the first treasure. Oh, wave, but
Yeah,
it's not active still. You have to play a card first.
I don't think. See what Eternal decides.
Heat wave is interesting here. It
Yep,
doesn't kill them, but it clears the bubbles.
that's the important thing that you want to see.
Yeah.
Not too upset about that, but it's annoying. At least you got your I can't remember his name. Valorok online now.
Belrock. Mm-hmm. And you've got a backup spell there to deal with a board like this. It does delay the Valorok. Oh, you drew Drilly, which you really kind of want to play right away, but
Yeah,
this might not be the best moment.
I'd slap that to control the board.
So that's to
Coins.
clear, and so can get Valorok out.
Yeah. No, I can get Drilly up. Drilly still.
Oh, you're right.
Drilly should be the answer right now.
Yeah, that was great. Really commanding play by Eternal.
One turn away from getting the Scorpion. Oh, here's a big turn.
So yeah.
Uh,
Hmm.
okay.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good. And there's the reward. So
Countess
turn
is one.
away from the Countess.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, dude. We're both thinking the same thing. One turn away from the Countess. So you got one spin left on the heel. Is that right? Yeah. It's buyers now. How many do you get? Enough space?
6.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Service Bell, Wandering Monster, Frozen Touch is a great one. Naga Pride. Played a Naga, which he doesn't have one in hand.
Wandering Monster makes some sense here as well. Frozen Touch.
Nope, Naga Pride coming out.
All right. A couple of 2/2s.
Peacekeeper would be good, but
That's interesting.
Countess, you're not looking at a huge board. You got 11 damage coming one way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Epicat's got to account for, the stuff, some of the stuff that we can actually see in Eternal's hand, like the glowing glyph. So
could be using Keeper Strength to clear the board here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay. All right. Colonel needs to. There you go.
They have some more taunt in the Azerite Chain Gang.
Are we going to throw? Okay.
Go for breakdowns. Makes sense. Oof.
Yeah. Not looking very good right now.
Yeah, it does feel tricky because it is Epicat's game to lose at the moment, but getting too greedy could be a way that they give Eternal an out. This is a very, I think, secure path forward. Gonna make it really difficult to remove these minions.
Oh, that Guardian. Guardian's Grave have been good on the 1/8, but nothing to help.
Nope.
Elemental one is no good. Okay.
Now, unlike Shadow Step, that does not give it a discount. Wow,
Wow,
Line of
that
Burns is a
sucks.
great find.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For the 8-8, I totally fell asleep on the 8-8 there. But it doesn't
Oh, but
do it.
it doesn't
Yeah,
work because you can't
yeah,
deal the
that's right.
damage.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you got to get rid of that 2-2 or 1-2 now.
Oh, the shame is that they would have been able to clear them both.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Eternal.
Yeah, the Wandering Monster's
A
a
nice
nice little
base protector.
backup.
See
We'll
if
see if we
we'll see if
find
we
some
get a
charge
charge.
here.
That's a possibility with Arlon.
Yeah, Arlon looks really strong. Fellerin probably pretty good, but I like Arlon here.
You do the battle cry with the Chosen.
Yeah, you could have also gotten a solar eclipse to double one of the legendary invitations, but that's very greedy.
Any way to get heal here. Huge hand. Frozen Touch coming out. Yeah. So we could put the chain gang on there with the glowing glyph if he looks at it. Oh, okay. If he didn't think that Garden's Grace was in the way, but Prismatic's just gonna take care
Oh,
of
that's
Ouch.
the top deck that'll do it.
Yeah. Night. So there we go. Congrats to Epic Cat, continuing their undefeated streak to 6-0.
Condolences to Eternal. It was a really well played game, really cool decks, and really fun to watch.
Yeah, let's see if we can get Epic Cat in here for a quick interview if they can. All right. No responses yet, but they're conversing right now in their DMs, so that's cool. So yeah, Epic Cat coming in with a 3-2. Sorry, 3-1 win over Eternal. So that makes their points for the month 20-5.
2-5. Do you know anything about the standings
The standings, I
for
haven't.
Legacy this season?
Yeah, I'm just double checking that right now. So, not including this week, we have top 2 of each conference goes into the playoffs, I believe. So, with 1 week left, of course, the page is not loading up very fast. So we have Last Dance at the top with a 5-0 record so far, and they look like they're winning their week with 21 points. So, Dad Legend at 91 points with a 3-2 record. And so top 3, that's in Gold Conference, and you got STD's there with 89 points, just behind, with the 2-2-1 record. And then on the red conference, you got APM 4-0-1 record. Just pimping at 3-2, and then F2L White 89 points. Looks like we're almost mirroring the the conferences. So yeah, top three in red is APM, Just Pimpin', and F2L. Gold, it's Last Dance.
All right.
DL or Dad Legend and STD. So I haven't heard back from Epic. Oh, there he is. Okay. Seeing if they still have a quick time. If not, oh. You got a busy week ahead of you while we're waiting.
Tomorrow's a holiday in the U.S.
Oh yeah,
so my
Martin
wife
Luther
has
King
the
Day.
day off.
Yeah,
that's right. My wife has the day off. I don't technically have the day off, but I make my own schedule, so I'm gonna probably get a little bit of work done here and there, and then squeeze in some quality time. How about you?
I gotta work. Being in Canada, I'm just another day.
They don't celebrate the life of Dr. Martin Luther King.
We do, but it's just not a holiday, unfortunately. So
Sure. Sorry, I was just playing.
I wish we could incorporate some of the holidays in the States and vice versa. So
yeah, for sure.
Everybody needs more time off. We should be working like the European schedules. So
I totally agree.
Get 5 weeks automatically out of the year. Hey, Epic Cat, welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, made it through, man.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Undefeated in the season so far.
Games well played.
Yeah.
Yeah, what an accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been fun.
What was your prep like going into this week against Eternal? Did you are these decks that you're familiar with and have been playing most of the season? Did you switch it up?
I don't think I brought Warrior this season. It's a deck I've played, but in Warrior a bit, and then I stole Molestar's list, and it's like a Reno-ish. There's a few duplicates, but I thought I should bring it. And it's been a ton of fun to play, and it got the win for me. But the other ones have been mostly. Actually, I haven't brought much Druid, but I've been playing them all season.
Have people been allowing you to play Druid?
I thought the deck was bad for a long time, and then I figured out how to play it, and I realized it was good.
I was curious about your decision to, after the loss against the Death Knight, switch from the Paladin to the Warrior. I was curious if you were anticipating that they might bring the Rogue, or if you just felt like switching into something new.
A bit of both. I think the Warrior was more favored into both matchups, actually. So that's, always good to do that first. But yeah, and also it kind of feels bad to, especially that Pally loss. It was like, it felt so close. It can be a bit tilting. So I was kind of wanted to switch it up as well.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, it was a really well played series, and what an accomplishment going 6-0. So thanks for hopping in with us, and congratulations on the win.
Yeah, thank you.
Any final words for your teammates before we let you
go? I don't think so. We're doing super well. I think we're locked into the first seed now. So
yep,
should be fun in playoffs.
Indeed.
Definitely.
All right. Enjoy your evening, and thanks for being on stream.
Yep, you guys as well.
Take care.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
All right, so that wraps up our night. It's just midnight my time right now. So Get to see
8 p.m. for me.
8 p.m. Golly, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a friend over right now. I stepped away.
Well, there you go. All right. So, any final words before we let you enjoy the rest of your evening there?
No, let's all enjoy this mini set that's coming out. It'll be a good shakeup.
Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm sure some people will be. It's not official yet, but there's definitely going to be an extended 2-week because of the mini set falling on a Thursday. So
Great.
anybody that I guess really wanted to play early so they didn't have to play the mini set, then cool. But yeah. So tune in this week. I believe there's going to be another show called Ranked Mode that 2-Star Mako is kind of kicked in with Dankestad. So tune into that. That should be on Monday night. I think it's 8:30 p.m. Eastern or 9 p.m. Eastern. Then you have Tuesday night will be Lotus Night, bringing in the hot news there from for her center for week 7. So that'll be at 9 p.m. So anybody else that's interested in being on stream on Friday, time slots available are 8 p.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. Eastern. That goes for Saturday and Sunday, same time frame. So just need to hit us up, and we'll be happy to have you guys on stream. So on behalf of Hustle, myself, have a great week. If you're in other countries, or have a great day off tomorrow for the U.S. friends and fam, we will see you soon. Take care.
Take care.
Say make money, money, make money, money, money. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.